So, this is my first reaction video in a long time. And I know this isn't the ideal PC to be streaming on. It has an AMD A8 7410 APU with Radeon graphics, 4 gigabytes of RAM, and it took me so long. It took me 10 minutes just to get the stream going. It took me like 20 minutes just to get the stream going. So today I will be reacting to the February 20th and 25th, 2017 videos that I made. And if you're new here, you're probably wondering, what is February 20th and 25th, 2017? Well, what happened is that my Go Animate for Schools was expiring on the 26th, so I've decided to upload everything relevant from the account and onto YouTube to keep. And also, this was after months of inactivity. Basically, December 2016, I was basically inactive. Same with January 2017, and later in June 2017, I decided to make a compilation of all of these videos split into 2 parts because there are just so many. And today we're going to be looking at like the first half of part 1. So since when? So why did I upload these videos on 2 different days? Well, there were 2 errors. The February 20th side was the videos that I made after September of 2016, and the 25th was before September 2016. So I get so yeah, I didn't consider September 2016 to be the halfway point, because when August was the halfway point. But around September, that's when it started to get into Lori Loud. So, and it lasted all the way up to 2018, which is kind of weird. It's the longest crush I ever had, as of now. And yeah, let's get into the video. Let's get into this compilation. Full screen it.
The Wally? Yes. You and Ivy are bowling masters. Thanks. You're welcome.
So, where did I get the idea of Wally and Ivy being bowling masters? Well, I used to play a game on my very, very weak tablet. It was a Polaroid, and I used to have this 3D bowling game, and the game was fairly easy. I could get strikes on 5. Could get strikes on like 5 runs in a row. And there's a 2-player mode, which I played by myself, coincidentally. To estimate, I think this was made around the end of January or the beginning of February 2017. If I'd estimated. And I know that the Wild House with LazyTown video was started in January on like January 20th or something. Worked on it then. But we'll get to that one later. For now, we got this video. And let's get back to the video.
Can I please start daydreaming now? Yes, you may start daydreaming, Diley.
Ah yes, this cliffhanger right here. We didn't get to see what Diwali daydreamed. We didn't get to see what Diwali daydreamed and what happened after. So I'm pretty much not sure how so we're all not sure how the story ended. But I can understand, as this is the end of the Go Animate membership. This was the end of the Go Animate membership for us, basically around the end. It expired on February 26th, so February 26th, one day after I uploaded all of these videos.
Have you missed me? I am back in this new entry of Tyson and the Loud House. Let's start showing us.
And I talked about this one briefly in my Tyson and the Loud House rant, which I changed to a fan fill of people because people were getting confused that I was ranting about the Loud House and not my video. The truth is, I still kind of like the Loud House. I just can't watch new episodes because I'm constantly on the PC. Plus, I moved on to other things in life. And this was made, I estimate, January 2017. But where is the Tyson and the Loud House 2? This is Tyson and the Loud House 3, if you're wondering. 2 was uploaded around December 2016, but my computer was so weak it couldn't capture the audio, so I consider that one lost as well.
Hi there. I'm having my two sons drive the van because Leo left the family and joined the Einstein family instead.
What? How can two young kids drive Vanzilla like this? They're shown to barely. In the first one, they were going. One of them was going too fast, and the other was going too slow. So how did they manage to do this? Logic, I guess. Plus, two young kids. One of them would be controlling the gas and brake pedals, and the other one be controlling the steering wheel. So it doesn't make sense how they're able to drive just the right speed. Also, can two young kids drive? No, no, they can't. You have to be 16 years old to drive. Even if two, even if two of them are stacked up on each other. Mm.
I told Diley to drive faster and Ivy to drive slower.
What good lip sync there is right there.
I wanna go home.
Also, you wanted to go home, not a factory. You wanted to go home, not to a factory. So, not sure why he goes to a factory right after he says he wants to go home. Can't understand that he went to the factory after he went home. Went to the factory after he went home. But what do they produce in the factory?
I'm in the factory. Go and see me in the factory.
Yeah, what do they produce in the factory? We don't get to see that in the factory. We don't get to see what they produce in the factory. Do they produce cardboard there? Do they produce Tyson there? They produce I know they produce something. Guys, let's move on to the next video. Just this radio. Just this radio.
Tyson Land weather. Welcome to Zimmer Roberts Commercial Station, bringing you the best in Tyson Land weather. Tomorrow in Center Tyson Land, expect snow falling on the ground in a
Oh yes, this is Storm Matthew. Again, I have to estimate this one was made in November 2016. We're the big Storm Matthew. So to call it. So to call it. That piled up Tyson Land with over 200 inches of snow. That stands as one of the most infamous disasters in Tysonlandian history, by the way, alongside the Louditis virus. Disasters in Tysonlandian history.
like 1 inch or maybe more. For Eastern Tyson Land,
The first day was alright. First day of the storm was alright. Getting like 2 or 3 inches. Yeah, the first day of the storm was alright. But as it progressed, it started to get worse and worse. Worse and worse. By the second week, there was 2 foot out. There was around 24 inches of it. There was around 20 inches of it by the second week of the storm. Then by the third, 100, and by the fourth, we finally get the grand sum of 200. So that's basically the storm in a nutshell. The storm lasted from November 29, 2016 to all the way up to like December 19th or 20th, 2016. So that's almost a whole month.
of snow will be falling starting at 6 o'clock a.m. at 3 to 5 inches for the western side. snow will fall at 2 to 4 inches, so snow might be sticking to the road if you live in Tyson Land.
Well, here I just had a storm, and the storms and the snow sticked with like one or 1 inch of snow. So it doesn't take a whole lot for the snow to stick on the road. Not 2 or 3 inches. You only need 1 to stick on the road. Only need 1 inch to stick on the road.
Temperatures of tomorrow. The high will be in the high 10s or low 20s tomorrow, and the low will be below 0 tomorrow night. It will snow all week long, resulting a total of 9 to 12 inches of snow this week at Center Tyson Land, 10 to 14 for Western Tyson Land, and finally 9 to 13 for Eastern Tyson Land. Next week will be a big snowstorm. School will have an early dismissal at 11:45 a.m. except Monday, and school will be on normal school times on Monday next week. But for Thursday and Friday next week, school will be cancelled and children can play in the snow. For the entire next week, it will result in at least 2 feet of snow across Tyson Land. Hi there. I'm gonna go to random places. Good news, I got a driver's license, so I get to drive wherever I want.
Also, how does David get a driver's license at 10? He was 10 years old by this event. He turned 12 and was born. He was 12 years 10 months old. So how did he get the driver's license this early? And again, think to what I talked about in Tyson and the Loud House 3. You can't drive until you're 16. You just
What should I do?
And we have another cliffhanger. We didn't get to see where David went. He says he's going to go to random places, but we don't know what places he goes to. And again, this is probably due to the expiration.
Let's check out the window.
Another Delali video. And I think this was made again in December 2016. Same with the other one. And in my October 2018 video about which I uploaded to Simmer Roberts 2, where basically Tyson, Perry, and Nikki from Computeropolis try to solve the Simmer Roberts cliffhangers, and one of them said for this cliffhanger said that they go to the GTX 980 event when the 980 probably was released in 2015. This is 2016 that we're talking about, and I think it's more likely to go to GTX 1060 than a 980 event because the 1060 because the GTX 10 series was released in 2016. And the RTX this year.
Now, it's snowing big
Last year,
time.
actually.
We're gonna have some fun in the snow. I can't wait to tell my family about this.
last year.
What is it, Diley and Ivy?
It's snowing big time.
Nice facing the camera. Also, do you agree with me if I should remake these videos? Yes or no?
Is preschool canceled yet?
Obviously. There's 200 inches of snow. There's 200 inches of snow. I think it'd be obvious that preschool would be canceled. I think it would be obvious that preschool was canceled.
I'm waiting to get a day off from school.
I called my
You
school
already-
district,
Oh,
and
you
due
already
to the
had 2
snowy
weeks
weather,
off
we're
school.
supposed to get 197 to 282 inches of snow. So they
Also, so it was December 9th when they canceled. It was December 8th when they canceled school, and I'm sure the storm ended on the 20th, and storm was still piling by like January, or like early January or something. So that would be 3 weeks off school in total. Wouldn't be surprised if school lasted until like June 22nd, 2017. Better than the usual first week of June. Ended on June 22nd, 2017 that year. Because when you overuse snow days, they have to extend school when you overuse the snow days.
cancelled high school, middle school, and elementary school. Preschool is cancelled. So you guys get to stay home today.
Yay. School is canceled.
You may now play in the snow.
Yay. Snow is my favorite. That was fun, Tyson. Can we have an adventure together?
You can have adventures up in the snow. They're like, they're like, but the snow will make it hard to navigate. Also, and you can just hope that the snow plows are on surface. Also, though I'll be wearing flip-flops in the snow. Flip-flops are should have made shoes for him. Also, shoes can get soaked under 200-inch snow.
Yes, Ivy. You and Diley can have an adventure together. I have a GPS so I know where you're going.
Can you guys take us somewhere?
Yeah? But it would be very very hard shoveling off the car because it snowed a lot for the past few weeks.
Fanzilla won't work under these conditions because the Loud House was in the Loud House episode. Fanzilla didn't start under 3 foot of snow, and what is this? 15 foot? 15-foot snow? Foot snow? Yeah, I know, I started these videos in 2016, but I had to make adjustments to it in January and February 2017 and improve the way of it. Although most of these videos, with the exceptions of the bowling and Tyson on the Wild House 3 videos all started in like 2016, and I and I had to make improvements to them in 2017.
A wonderful day in LazyTown.
Finally, we get to this video. I started this in on in January of 2017. After I became like obsessed with the Mind Song meme. Remember with that? Remember the Mind Song meme? I remember when B Movie were #1 and Shrek were huge memes. Same with the Mind Song. I can remember those times. Trying just to make a good Mind Song. I once I once got I once did a B Movie trailer meme, but it got copyright claimed. But it got copyrighted because I used clips from the Loud House in it. I wish the B movie was still a meme. At least an alive one. This is essentially a meme video. A meme video.
Hello. My name is Stingy. Who are you guys?
Live streaming.
Stingy. What? And welcome to LazyTown.
This is a factory. This is a factory, not LazyTown. And I'm pretty sure this is also the same factory from Tyson and the Loud House 3. Alrighty. It'll be the same factory from Tyson and the Loud House 3.
You need to get in the car. Stingy. Everyone in this family is waiting for you.
Savage. Savage Lincoln. Lincoln is savage in this episode. Like, he wants Stingy to get in Fanzilla because everyone is waiting for him in the car. When after Stingy gets in, Stingy thinks everything is his. So it would make no sense why the Louds would want him in their company, because he'd claim Fanzilla as his. He'd claim Fanzilla is his without with without it with no doubt doubtlessly claiming Fanzilla.
What car? The one nearby. Okay.
Good exit effects right there. Where he just went straight up. Like if the gravity was opposite.
Hello, horse.
This is Bookland Movie Part 3. I think I started the unfinished Bookland Movie Part 3. I wanted to make a fake. The story behind Bookland is I wanted to make a fake Disney Channel original movie using Go Animate. That's what the story behind Bookland is. And I had already uploaded parts 1 and 2 prior to this video. in like November or December 2016. Back when I didn't have a crappy computer that couldn't capture audio.
Hey, look. It's the incredible strong book cloud man.
Great, good audio syncing right there.
Honey, we have a surprise just for you.
Come on. Let's go outside.
Sad fact that Lincoln isn't business friendly when the other three are in comedy world. It's kind of odd to have one of them in business friendly while the other is in comedy world. It just makes no sense.
Wow. All our stuff is packed into the car.
That's right. We are going on a road trip. And Daddy is going to start the car. Now get in the car.
Does everything have to involve Vanzilla? No. Everything does not have to involve Vanzilla. Not everything has to involve Vanzilla.
Hello. I'm Matthew Hitler, and I'm not a thief. I'm just
Skipping this one. Oh, we skipped too far.
Alright, guys. I'm welcoming a new guest at our conference room.
All right. I can't wait to see this guy, whoever he is.
All right. He's what?
This is another 2016 video, as far as I'm concerned. Another late 2016 video. I'm concerned about David joining Fuba's office. Speaking of Fuba's office, I did that one all the way back in like April or June 2016. I put it on the February 25th side, which we'll get to later. The February 25th kind of side. We're doing the first 10 minutes, so quit the stream. The first like 10 minutes of this 53-minute compilation. Then we'll start. Then we'll end making this a very, very short compilation. Well, I'm pretty dehydrated and I need my Coke. I need my Coke and my water. So now I'm only doing the first 10 minutes. I'll probably do the next part later.
King in.
Hello there. Is this Vuba's office?
Yes, it is, dear.
Yay, Vuba's woohoo.
Oh no, not this video. I made this one in 2016 and it in like October or November 2016, and it involves the Wally and Eve being in the Loud House. And basically, what happens is Eve and Wally notice Lincoln left his project behind, and Eve decides to bring it to him. But Lincoln does not notice Eve. Lincoln does not notice Eve, or does he even acknowledge her existence? I think what was supposed to happen is that Lincoln finally notices Eve, and Laurie stops the van because of Eve, and and Lincoln goes to retrieve his project from Eve, and Wally joins in the ride. I don't know. I just couldn't do that because the Go Anime expiring again. So just skip over this one.
Welcome to the Tyson News. Today we got something special. It is the blue van in the loud house. He dreams of going inside or something else. Here is the boy we were talking about.
That was me. I wanted to go inside and ride in Fanzilla, but I know Fanzilla is fictional. Is a fictional vehicle, and my imagination was just very outlandish back then. And it shows Tyson's face. And Tyson himself, assuming this is his Tyson in the Loud House counterpart, has already ridden in Vanzilla many times beforehand. He rode Vanzilla many times beforehand. Not this one sucks as well. And I posted duplicates of it. Posted duplicates of it. Basically, what they do is Lincoln and Lori speak in text bubbles because my TTS on Fion Go Anime wasn't working at the time. Created an atrocious video, and I think this is November 2016. Where what they do is that they go to the Disney Channel film strip when back in the mid 2000s when they were opening a movie. And somehow Tyson joins in with the Higglytown Heroes. The Higglytown Heroes. Yeah, that's what these little things are. They're from the show Higglytown Heroes, which used to air on Playhouse Disney in the mid 2000s. Skip through this and move on to the next video.
Hello, this is me again, and today we're doing something a little different.
This is the Stuck Adventures episode 1. Started this one in August of 2016 after I lost yet another Sonic Dash contest. This time for Knuckles. How could I lose Knuckles? I was actually trying hard to collect all the Knuckles rings and get him, but I didn't collect enough. Enough rings. This is the last video I'm covering because of 10 minutes, because I already agreed to do the first 10 minutes.
Today.
That is taking our monitors and our bus computer out of bus 608 and playing BeamNG Drive.
And
shut up. Oh. Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Hey, would you give me a paper and a pencil?
Oh, thanks.
Although this one might not work. Just to make sure.
Piece of paper.
Actually, you don't need a whole lot to play BeamNG Drive on. I ran it at 20 FPS at the lowest settings with Intel HD graphics. That's how optimized BeamNG Drive is.
Drop this.
And actually, the Stuck Adventures, I think, they made Bus 608 high respect. But you don't need that whole lot to play BeamNG Drive. Currently running it at 40 to 70 frames per second with the within GTX 1050, and it has and I have it set to the medium settings. Pretty sure it does run on a GT 1030 because it says the recommended is a 780, and the minimum should be a 550 Ti. Should be a 550 Ti. But I know weak GPUs can run it. I think that the GTX 550 need to target lower settings at 60 FPS because like 45 or 60 FPS because
No, 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 no. Wait, hold on. No, 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 no.
What is it this time?
I didn't win Knuckles.
Haha, you didn't win Knuckles.
You didn't win Knuckles.
David is just floating there. It's just floating there. Renewing. Why all the Stuck Adventures make fun of him for not winning Knuckles?
I have had enough with stupid 3-month-old tease. You already DID it 6 times already. Since the first SPO contest. I've won 3 characters and that's it. I'm stealing bus 608 as a punishment.
I think those 3 characters are Silver, Tails, and some other character in Sonic Dash. I know Sonic is playable from the start on Sonic Dash. What kind of Sonic game doesn't have Sonic from the start?
And for winning Knuckles.
I don't have to
No, 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 no.
find
Please come back here.
after him. But he steals bus 608.
No, 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 no.
Hey,
Wait
Tyson,
a minute.
what do you
I
want
could
for
spawn a
burger
loud
bucks?
house van. It's the power of magic.
And
Well,
and
you want hamburger, quarter pounder, chicken strips?
hamburger.
Okay.
Ha 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 ha.
But I referred it as the Loud House there, and not Fanzilla. Didn't know it was called Fanzilla until later on. Didn't figure out it was called Fanzilla until later on, so I just referred it as the Loud House fan. It was called Fanzilla until later on. Also, how can Fanzilla take on a multiple ton school bus? Like, I feel like Fanzilla would lose in that situation. Would lose in that situation. Lose in that situation because it can't handle the bus. Also, the correction bus 608 is type D. Same with 634. Same with 634 and 662. Those are all of the buses were type D. All the buses were type D. Were type D buses. Were type D buses. Just from different years. But bus 608 was from 2006. 634 was from 2001, and 662 was from 2003. And my and the last school bus I had, 729, was from 2006. From 2006. So we're kind of even on this situation.
At least we have bus 634. You're not allowed to drive bus 634 or 629, or 678, or 892. By the way, the van belongs to me, not you guys. Great. My revenge too is being made. Tyson will have his revenge on us now.
My revenge 2 was mentioned. And anyways, this marks the end of the stream. This marks the end of the stream.